Hello? Hi, Siri. Hi, Eric.
Eric!
Hello.
Eric, how's your morning?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't share with you the photos that Eric sent of his morning view.
Eric, add me on Snapchat.
I was like, you could just iMessage Eric, honestly.
Oh, sure.
I was like, I'll just give you Eric's number. Hi, Mona. I just pulled my glasses down, and I think they kind of. Wow.
Hi, Mona.
Okay. Real talk, though. Do my eyes almost match my bracelet? I think they do. They're a little unakite colored today. There's a little bit of red or orange in there. I was like, oh, they're looking real green. Hello, Kim. Hi, Lovebug. Hi, Josh. You ditched us. How rude. What do you mean, Josh? Are you saying for your private live? The one that I was present for the entire time and was invoicing all of the live show orders from yesterday? Is that time you're referencing? Because I didn't ditch you. I was there the whole time. How do you think your crystals have to end up safe somewhere? Hi, Julia! I mean, like, literally, let me show you. What is this? Okay, this is Siri's box. This is Anna Bahoric. Okay, Josh, I already scooched yours out of... Oh, actually, no, I didn't. Look. Here is what your fossil jar from yesterday looks like now. Yeah. Like, this is what happens after you claim something. The next morning, it gets wrapped up, and then the invoices get sent over to Siri. Like, this guy's ready to be shipped. I could probably drop kick it because I have that much padding on it. Because that's how much I care about your guys's pieces before they make it home to you. Now, can I control USPS? No. Can I control FedEx, UPS, DHL? Definitely can't control DHL. Even if it's my stuff, apparently. That's a story for another day. But I've got plenty of beauties around the tables today. We've got the 2 paintings that are still claimable for Gilbert's donations. And then if we get Bob back in time from Atlanta, we'll do that auction on this beautiful painting tonight. If not, we'll just have to save it until next week. And then this is part 1 of 2 today. So if during the room scan you don't see something or you want something pulled out and you just, can't find it on the tables, that's a-okay. Let us know and I can grab any requests in between the live shows. Other than that, I'll get us turned around. And any of my 3rd and 4th tier Patreon peeps, I do have the most recent restock from yesterday on the tables. So if any of those friends did want to take a peek-see, let me know and we can go over to those. But let me get us turned around, get my lamp situated, and then we'll get us scanning. And then after the room scan, we'll get our first giveaway of the day going. We're doing 1 after the giveaway, and then we'll be doing a giveaway every 30 minutes, but that's actually 2 giveaways every 30 minutes. I know, I love them. I can't believe that, like, technically we've had even bigger cathedrals. They're just not here, and I still need to go get them. But that's another story for another day. We got the Smoky and that Big Beauty. And then we've got the Marvelous Mordenites, which are 33.3% off. Paint-ins and wholesale flats. And then over here, we sure do have the window quartz, some fantastic fossil friends. So we've got a bunch of beautiful prehistoric pals, fishies, and fossiled friends alike. Got the Hadenites and gorgeous Kunzite specimens. A whole bunch of phenomenal fluorite pieces. We got our blues, those beautiful sodalites, and those pinks are the cobalto and calcite. Prehnite and quartz. We even got some popcorn selenite left. A whole terrific section of high-end tourmalines without that high-end price. Hey. Then we got a bunch of one-off beauties that are most on custom wooden bases there. Water opals and our put-back section. A bunch of marvelous little mini minerals, carvings, and polished pieces. And then we've got our hand-mined crystals and minerals from all around the country. Got those copal specimens, which are not quite fossilized, but the same chemical stuff as amber. It's just a little softer and a little younger. Hello, new friend. How you doing? Then we've got
Not fully fossilized.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. I'm just making sure we cover all our bases.
Yes. Hi, T. I got a whole bunch of bracelets, obviously. If anyone needs a bracelet, I got $6, $8, $10 bracelets. Most of them are $6 to $10, but then we got some pricey guys as well. Got earrings, rings, necklaces. Got some fun selenite specimens. Our giveaway wheel, which we're coming right back over to. And my little sneak peek section of all of those new pieces that Patreon has coming. Well, okay, so Patreon has access currently already. They'll be coming to the public live shows. So it'll be our next restock coming out on Friday. Whatever makes it past our Patreon private lives, those one-on-one live shows. And yes, I know, I've got geodes galore. Literally have, 44 pounds of geodes. So let me know if you need to get a cracking, because I can help you. I've got a whole, I believe the correct term, since I'm using that wooden basket there, I have a whole bushel of geodes, I believe. I believe that is a bushel, indeed. And yes, honey, we will be doing some more bundled bags of geodes. I'll sort them into some sizes because they're, obviously, I think it would just be, yeah, there's options, but I feel like I want to do like mini geode bags and then like a little bit bigger ones, just so that you're getting an equal deal when it comes. The deal is based off of weight anyways, but I'm just a little OCD person when it comes to those. Like, I'd rather have a bunch of mini ones and then a bunch of medium ones. And then Josh, I actually don't know the answer to that question. How much per pound on the geodes, do we know? I guess we could do the math.
How many pounds you want?
It depends on how many pounds you want. Because if you get up there past what, 5 pounds? I don't know.
You can do increments.
I was like, we'd have to, maybe we can set like a price, a bulk pricing on the geodes. And then we'll get everyone that filled out that form added to the giveaway wheel, and we'll get us spinning. And then we'll have 2 more giveaways in 30 minutes. And then just let me know if any of my Patreon peeps wanted to take a look-see-loo over there at any of the new pretties. I did get those toofs into some jars. So the jars are all teeth, all little guys, all big guys. And then we did have a couple bags that have the like little cryanid fossil, like the spines and stuff like that. So a bunch of fun little, and then obviously there's a bunch of teeth in there too. But T. You're my first prize picker of the day. I want the one that Sam showed. Oh gosh. I don't know which one that was, Josh. I can't scroll back in the live on my phone, unfortunately.
On the Zoom?
No, I maybe. Oh yeah, I really don't know now. That's hilarious.
How much for pound for the Geode? I want the ones that Sam showed us. I only showed like one Geode, Josh. In the Zoom.
Geode that's colored.
T!
T, you won! Yes, indeed!
Oh, the Celestite.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, Josh?
The color ones, yes.
I don't know the cost of those yet.
Oh yeah, no, we have to make sure that we're able to actually export those out of Madagascar first.
I can guess.
Hi, Anna Witcher. Doing pretty good. How are you? And then let me know, T, if you'd like me to go over the goodies on the wheel, or we have mystery boxes A, B, or C in the back there. But yeah, shipping things out of Madagascar gets a little tricky sometimes, so we gotta make sure.
Hopefully not with our sorrow.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, it'll be different moving forward, but it previously has been tricky. Box C, that is one big, beautiful purple fluorite from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Mohammed says hi now.
Hi, Mohammed. I know. I didn't want my energy to be lackluster to say hi to a friend. And I got that guy for T. And then here, while I'm writing that down, I'm just gonna scooch us over. It was actually a fluorite specimen, Anna Bahoric. It was one pretty pale. And hi. I'm just gonna show us that little Patreon section for any of those 3rd or 4th tier peeps that wanted to take a peek while I am writing down that gifto for T.
You said let me check that YouTube. To hear you say that.
Tell him my responses. Where do I go to hear him say his news? All right. The bottom right. Let's see over here. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Well, Bob. I mean, how many is a few? Is it enough that we want to still do that painting auction? No pressure. We can save it for another time. And then Mona, I think it was the ammonite fossils down here. The bottom right is the one we wanted to see. They're pretty good size. I feel like they're the biggest small-sized ones that we've ever had. Obviously, because we get those big guys. But the others have been so small. Oh, the Orthoceras. Okay, back to the Orthoceras section. I am so sorry, Mona. I got you. To the Orthoceri I go. I actually have no clue if... I feel like Orthoceras is already plural. But I could be totally wrong. But to the fossily friends we go. You're hilarious, Eric. I'm just glad that Eric went for the mini katana quote instead of my egregious autocorrect that I finally succumbed to in a message to Eric. Let's just say I meant the word mountains, but my phone put buttons. And bottom right. Ta-da! That's a big one. You're hilarious, Eric. Hi, Mohammed. How are you?
Oh, this is Muhammad.
I was like, wait. Yes, right? Okay, I was like, I'm gonna double check before.
Hi, Muhammad.
The one, the only. Sorry, Muhammad, you're actually famous here. Everyone knows you without you knowing.
Knows and loves.
Yes.
Muhammad is my brother from another mother.
And then let me know if we had any other requests over here. And then let me know, Mona, if you needed me to show off any of the other fossils there. And then, yeah, the ones that are underneath the table are all on the smaller side. But you're famous here, Muhammad. You're a celebrity with us. Want the one you showed? I've got it. It's another big guy. And then 15 under the 23 fossil. Absolutely. That is a fossilized coral. It's like a sphere stand is the best thing that I can imagine it's for. But I feel like you could maybe put like a really, really small candle in there. I don't know. I don't know what else works. Pennies. Well, like the smallest coin dish possible. And then, other than those two over here, just let me know if there was anything we want to see. 12 green. Oh, that right there is a wonderful window quartz from Muhammad. And I love it. Little fossilized core. So this is the same stuff that we had we had vases made out of this. I feel like you remember that, Love Bug. Wait, I feel like, did you get one of those, Love Bug? Why do I feel like you have one of the fossilized coral vases? And then 12 is that wonderful window quartz. Gorgeous little rainbows inside.
And then did you show Love Bug the 15 under 23 fossil?
I did indeed. And then let's see. I'm going to use the zoom lens real quick to see if we can find any fun Yes, I love those shot glasses. They were so fun. I just obviously would be scared of using it. I forgot to say, it has some fun little UV reaction inside. If I can get the right angle. There we go. You can see those gorgeous, that almost looks like petroleum inclusions, but you'd have to do some testing to find out. And I feel like that is a bubble right there in the center that's glowing. Could I, like, right? That looks like it's a perfect little sphere in the center of that. So let's definitely grab that zoom lens. Yes, I would still advise for you to not drink out of it. Unless you know someone that can, like, confidently and safely seal the inside. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that, so I can't say that I've made it safe for you to drink out of.
Wait, what were you doing with your eyes at the beginning of the live?
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I took off my glasses and showed my eyes with my bracelet because I thought my bracelet and my eyes were about the same color.
I think Muhammad might be the beginning.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's so funny. Everyone's talking to him in the chat, and then... That is so cute.
He's asking me who said that he's so famous.
And then let me know if we had any other requestos over here in the Fossily Friends, or if I missed anything. I feel like there's a chance I missed something. I do have a migraine today, so that's why we were late. I forgot to tell anything, but hi, my name's Alan. Migraine's been kicking my butt today. So, if we have requests, feel free to screech them at me. I just may need you to screech them multiple times sometimes today. But if there is anything we want to see or any sections we want to slide over to, just let me know. And if you already said it, it's a-okay to repeat it. And that's absolutely true, Josh. Because I'm not willing to take that medication. I'm really not. And the thing is I called the neurologist over a week ago and they didn't answer the phone. So I left a voicemail. I think twice now I left a voicemail actually. Once when they weren't open and once when they were supposed to be open and answer the phone and they didn't. So I've explained twice now to an answering machine that medication makes me violently ill. However, yeah, it's not gonna be taken today. And then 15 the box, it's a jewelry box. So it's an amazing ammonite fossil on top, and actually got a couple sneaking on the, that's hilarious. I guess I hid those bracelets from myself. I found the rest of the sunstone bracelets, hi. And then each like part of the box itself is like an individual little slab of fossils. So we've got 2 of those guys left. And I have a feeling, yep, more sunstone bracelets. Because I had them separated in sizes. So these are the smalls and the larges, most likely. And then let me know if I got any other requestos over here or just in general around the room. And yep, that was the smalls and the large size because I've had the mediums on the table. Yes, Alan's hidden sunstone stash. Do you know what, Mona? Let's trade. I'll fight your migraine and you fight mine. I think we could take each other's migraines. Like, I really feel like Mona could kick my migraines butt. And like, I'm ready for yours, Mona. Let's do it. I'll throw down with anyone else's migraine. And I am just gonna take us over to any other sections. What are the new arrivals? I can take us on over to those new pieces, Georgie. We have a whole table that is currently available to the 3rd and 4th tier peeps on Patreon. And then they'll be out next Friday for the regular live shows. And other than that, I don't know when the last time you made a show. Oh my gosh, Anna, yes. I've been to the ER multiple times to figure out the source of my migraines, and unfortunately, multiple hospitals, the Barrow Brain Institute, other neurologists, imaging machines, we can't figure out the source of this wonderful, wonderful chaos that happens inside my skull, but it definitely is something we're working on. And then Josh, dish. Which dish? I can take us back over to whatever dish, potentially. No, Georgie, you do not need to. I just said that in reference to, I don't know what is new, because like, sometimes I'll change things every single day, and so it's like, I don't know what, like the last time you were around, so like I can then highlight what the new things are. And yes, we do have those wonderful little meteorite pendants. They are available to the Patreon peeps. And they are 18. And then let me know, Siri, if you're here. Because I did pick your pendant, but I picked two because I didn't know which one you would be more drawn to. So let me pendant you real quick. Because both of these just really jumped out at me. However, I was like, I don't know which one Siri would like. So we've got one that's like a fun, it almost looks like a crazy little key that unlocks some crazy secret door. Or the secret door. I'm just kidding. This one looks a little bit more flat. So those were the two that really jumped out at me. So let me know. I've got the key-shaped one for you. Thanks, Siri. And then two big and or cool-shaped ones for Andrea. Well, I think I'll go with that guy as the default. I'm just gonna set that inside your bracelet so I don't lose it. And let's see. I'm gonna just feel them out. Ooh. Okay, that kind of worked out perfect. Look at those two. They're just about the same shape too. Hee hee. So I got those two for Andrea. Got to be introduced to that chonky gal on the far right, though. Those beautiful banded calcites, or that pink salt lamp there. And thank you, Andrea. And then let me know, did we want chains or cords with our pendants? I feel like both look good because they're like a nice metallic black. And then, let's see. I'm gonna grab the bigger one, honestly. And then I need my UV flashlight. Gotcha, Siri. It might be really hard for me to get this to do the glow because of how bright it is outside. Yeah. I'm like, can I just use like the underside maybe? Yeah, okay, cool. Hee hee. So this is a beautiful banded calcite from Pakistan, and it has just a crazy phosphorescence to it, as well as some beautiful bright orange UV and some sections. But like the whole thing is phosphorescent. It just has that crazy bright green glow after you take away that ultraviolet light. And then let me see how quickly I can get a cord set up on the salt lamp, because we haven't lit that guy up yet. And I kind of want to see those bools a-glowing.
Oh yeah.
And then let me know if I have any other requestos over here. There are any Patreon pals that I can snag a piece or two for. I'm just going to take that right now. All right. And then we still do have the other lamps, the ones with the raw chunks in the salt lamp. Eric, I didn't know I needed those meds. That's why I didn't take them yet. I don't like taking things unless I like absolutely need it, because for me, it does seem that the more I use, I mean, certain medications, the less effective that they tend to be for me.
Hi, Marie.
Hello. Hi, Marie. How you be? And let me get this salty friend plugged in. Notice how I plugged in the lamp. Notice how it's not, or how I inserted the bulb and the cord into the lamp. However, the lamp was unplugged the whole time. Do not mess with electricity, especially when it's a crystal lamp. You don't want to play that game. I have electrocuted myself far too many times in a live show, and I've learned my lesson. I will keep on harping until I'm blue in the face, and I will tell you, stop, please, don't plug that in. Wait until it's safe. And let's see those guys glow. I'm gonna turn off those lights again. Oh my gosh, wait, I can't turn off the lights. I need to plug this into a different source then. Because I just turned off the extension cord that was plugged into, so. Silly me. Hi, mineral monsters. So there we go. Look at those spherical friends, those salt bools. Oh my gosh, Georgie, yes. I didn't even think about that. They're like mini suns. I was almost getting 5 of the 7, or is it, how many Dragon Balls are there? Now I can't remember. 13? I've got a couple of them. Yeah, Josh, I would get blackout curtains, but I don't want to hang curtains ever again if I really don't have to do it. And we're renting, so I don't want to install things. And then I'm going to turn that lamp off and unplug it, because once again, we're being safe about the electricity part. And then no, it's for the whole thing, Georgie. It's for the bulb, the cord, the bowls, and the bowl. So you get the whole salt lamp, the kit, the caboodle, and the bowls. And then we do have another salt lamp. Let me just free it from its prison real quick. And I'll show you guys the other option, the raw variety, the chunks if you will, are going to be $50 for the lamp though. It's just a little less expensive because there's a little less work put into the lamp. Well, not the lamp itself, but the topper, if you will. Just take my credit card. I'm getting the Futurama slams handful of cash. Take my money. Some good crinkly plastic. I love that. Woo-hoo. There we go. We got both of the bowls now. And then, let's see, for the other pretties, for the Patreon peeps, we've got those meteorite pendants. And then we've got the big ammonite fossil. Then we got some minis, Druzy Chalcedony slabs, 2 new phenomenal fluorite spheres, like absolutely ridiculous. And then in this bowl here, I do have some toofs. Those are the shark toofs. And then we do have some mixed fossil bags from those marine animal friends. Banded green calcites in the back, and then a bunch of terrific tiny towers. Yeah, you're hilarious, Georgie. Yeah, it is insane, the rainbows in that guy. It is just never ending. And then let me know though if anyone had any requests on those right there. There are any Patreon peeps that needed a peek or a snag, just let me know. And then, oh my gosh, Anna Bohoric, let me just check. Let me see about that.
That's the thing.
Hello, Michelle. How are you? All right, I gotta get that box C replaced. Wow, all of these just random hairs. From the cat boy, the dog boy, from the other boy. And then, you're right, Josh, our first contestant, come on down and fill out your form because I still need to add everyone of the week. So click that link in the chat, fill out that form, we'll be right there. Alrighty, I'm getting box C replaced. Georgie, we didn't actually do that auction yet because we're waiting on Bob to get back from Atlanta. We don't want to leave out anyone that wanted to take part of that auction. We didn't want to leave them out of their chance at that blue, beautiful painting. And then...
All right, I'm going to spin us 2 times.
I don't know what happened, but Anna Bahoric and Eric said cat dog, and I love that.
Anna Bahoric!
Anna Bahoric! Yay! Alrighty. Let me know, Fran, if you'd like me to go over the goodies on the wheel, or if we would like to take a mystery box. A, B, or C. And I'm gonna go get the card.
And then it's Kim.
Kim.
May we go over the wheel?
Absolutely. I'm coming. Alrighty. I've got Hand Mine Bubbly Chrysocolla, a Hand Mine Trio of minerals, Quartz, Selenite, and Obsidian, a Blueberry and a Perky, beautiful Madagascar Quartz Cluster, Rainbow Sheen Moon, Banded Agate Freeform, Druzy Petwood, a Selenite Elephant and Palmstone Duo, or a beautiful Bismuth in the center, and it's like almost a little, like Aztec and temple looking kind of guy. Pretty. And then Kim is my second prize peeker. And thank you to the 17 friends that already liked the live today. I appreciate it. Georgie, you're hilarious. I don't think I could save giveaways for years. Because I don't even know where I'm going to be next month. Because technically I'm on a month-to-month lease now, so I could. Well, that's what it's on after we... Oh, wait. That's after this month. That would be at the end of this month. Oh, no, you're right. We did sign just a whole other lease. Never mind. I don't know why I thought something else. Oh. I've got that beautiful bismuth for you. Yay. And then Kim, let me know what I can grab for you. Yay! We've got a gifto for Ramon.
Yay!
And then in the center, I'm gonna add a fun little yellow wolfenite guy to the wheel. Sure, we can look at 3, Josh. And I've got box A. What's inside? We got buried. But you're very beautiful. It's a stiller little stibnite. Oh my gosh, yeah, Georgie. I mean, whenever you want to jump in and you're eligible, jump in. Nothing. Yes, something. It's a spectacular stibnite for Keith. And then let me know if we have any other requestos other than this table with a bunch of dishes. I guess Josh is either hungry or he feels like cleaning. And so I've got the server's station for you. And after my bowl chaos of yesterday, let me put these buttes back in their bowls. And then just to let you know, Siri, I did indeed hunt down the best banded and white inclusion bowl, and it was both at the same time. So you got the best of both worlds on your bowl. I'm sorry I didn't send you a pic though before wrapping it up. And then 3 at the bottom, at the right, haha. These are little like pink amethyst and chalcedony geode pieces. Little bubbly pink. They almost look like bubble gum. Kind of funky. I know, and there's some, let me see, there's like this one that's like almost red. The 6 bowl, if it's this one right here, it's the same stuff, they're just bigger pieces. And so Ricky and Sam needs a 6, I think. I am gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my first pick for Ricky and Sam. And 7, those are our hand mined Peridot gems. And so those are from our trip to Peridot Mesa, Arizona, mined by yours truly and Sam. And then, is there a very, very bubbly pink? I think there is a very, very bubbly in the smaller ones, Anna Bohoric. Let me check for you. Let's see. Show the darker red in the 6 bowl. I think that is either this guy or there's... Here, I'll do... No, yeah, it's probably this one. Absolutely, Michelle. I'll grab you 2 of those hand-mined Peridot gems. And let's see, super duper bubbly. Oh, hee hee. Is there any other really good bubblies? Because I think I found the best one. And the 150 bowl, they're actually little sunstone beads. And Josh, funny enough, they actually don't UV. And then, Michelle, was that the, I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I grabbed the right 5. With the garnet gems or the rhodochrosite little mini slabs on there? And then I'm gonna grab you, I think I see my 2 biggest Peridot gems. And I've got those gorgeous deep greens. Oh, the green guys were 7. Is that okay, Michelle? And then... Yay! Okay, I got those. And then these are those sunstone beads. Let's see, I have to zoom in, I think, so we can see. Ta-da! We got crazy rainbowy little shimmers. I am just not getting the right angle. I've only got 2, I think, of the like polished beads left. Oh, I almost made it 1, so I'm gonna put that down. And then, let me see, show the darker red in the top right of the bowl. Okay, gotcha. You're not evil, Anna Bahoric, what? The one right underneath that red, absolutely. Bubblies. And then I'm gonna go write down those 2 green guys for Michelle. Those 2. In the small 5 bowl. Oh! The more flat one. Oh, wait. Anna Bahoric, there's the 6 bowl and then the 3 bowl. Which one? I'm so sorry. And then, no one claimed the polished guy. I've got, let me see. I should have 2. There we go. And then the blue guys right here, those are Sleeping Beauty turquoise from the Sleeping Beauty mine here in Arizona. Ta-da! You're hilarious. Let me see, pointing to the edge of the screen. I think that would be this guy, right? Absolutely, Kim. Whoa. Thanks. They take a lot of time and energy and quite a bit of driving sometimes, but I enjoy it, and I'm glad you do too. I think that was the right one, Anna Boric, let me know. And then let me grab the best of those 2 beads. Yeah. I've got that pretty for you, Anna Boric. And then I've got this gorgeous sunstone bead for Kim. And I'll grab that pink pal for Anna Boric. Of course. My pleasure. It's what I'm here for. I'm your QVC crystal queen. Your eyes, ears, hands, shoulders, knees, and toes in the crystal shop today. So anything you need, let me know. And if you don't see something you need/want, also let me know. I probably have it. It might not be on the tables, but I mean, there is such a wide variety that is on the tables. I will say, it might just be out. And Michelle, it's for the kitty cat, but we definitely got enough to cover the first part of the testing. We just need to schedule the expensive ultrasound part. But we're getting real close for sure. Say anything. Okay, anything. And then also claim the pink Amy under the 2 on the table. I've got her. That bubbly beauty. No, you're okay, Michelle. You might have heard me, if you popped in at any point yesterday, you might have heard me complaining about said pup because Mr. Peanut, he's twitching in his sleep because I just said his name. That's hilarious. Ate a loaf of bread yesterday. So we had a little bit of a scare, but it was just, is he going to have an upset tummy? So thankfully, our baguette boy is all fine. And it's probably because he is on like a calorie, diet thing. He has his kilocalories calculated as to what he's allowed to have. And so the fact that he ate that loaf of bread, he decided that that was his dinner and he did not get his regular dinner. I'm sure in his dog world that was preferred, honestly, but he's fine. He was a little lethargic on that walk this morning, but every single day he keeps running more and more than like the previous days. And so I'm actually pretty happy with like his results. He's picking up being a healthy boy again, which is good.
It's only been like a week or 2, so we haven't checked in yet, but we can go back basically any day. I think they said
They want us to.
I think they said end of day is best.
Yes. But yeah, they said please come back and weigh him here because most people cannot pick up their dog and then like weigh themselves with them. And I was like, that's fair. He's fat. It's like, that's the reason we're talking about weighing him, because he's fat. I got a fat baby. I'm sorry.
You got giveaways again?
We do.
What?
I brought us over just a few minutes early, but like literally only 2-3 minutes early. So let me know if anyone needs a moment to fill out that claim form. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to butcher your name, but let me know if I say this anywhere near correctly. Is it Ali Reza? But thank you so much for your kind words.
Blondie.
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 Andrea. Yay. Okay, see Sam can pronounce other like states and countries and cities for me and all the Chinese provinces, and I do a decent job guessing at people's names. Woo. Josh. Alrighty. Hey, I know they don't teach it no more in America, but I grew up on that phonics. Sound it out. That's me every time I see something. And then I pronounce things really wrong a lot of the time, so don't worry. So Andrea is my first prize picker, and then we've got the Josharito Supreme. You're right, Kim, he did win when he married you. Boom. And I've got a killer quartz cluster for you, Andrea. It's kind of a 360 piece. Got points just popping up and out of every which way on that wonderful cluster. Yay! And that guy was for Veronica. And then Josh and Teen Empire, let me know. what we'd like for our prize. Box C. Let's see what's in box C. It's a duo. Epiduo. I'm just kidding. So I've got Hand Mind Obsidian. It's actually almost like a perfect slice of pie. And then I've got a Golden Phantom Selenite Cluster. Okay, that's where you had me messed up. You had me so wrong. I was saying your first name and your last name wrong. Don't even do me like that, Anna Bahoric. Don't you do that to me ever, please. You just let me run with the wrong. Why? Like, I literally, do you know Anna Bahoric, how I learned the correct pronunciation? Oh, it was, you explained it to Nicole and Nicole's live, and I was like, this queen did not tell me that I've been saying her name wrong this whole time. She's just letting me do my thing over here. I guess I don't correct people when they spell my name wrong at this point, so I kind of understand. But let me know where we'd like to go, or if there were any other requestos, any sections I can head to for anyone, or if there's anything we want pulled out for the second show. I've got plenty of pretties that are not on the tables, so if there is something we'd like to see, just let me know. Oh my gosh! Michelle! We don't have any smaller bead Amy bracelets right now, but I think we've had quite the amount of requests for those smaller beads. So that's definitely the next bracelet restock. We'll all be, I think we might be going to that 4mm bead. Stop it! You are hilarious. Oh my gosh. If they could call you a completely different name, the answer was no. My name is Mona. Mona, I guess I've just had the opposite. I'll hit everyone with this that I used to in middle school. Alan's my middle name. Wait. No. What is this? What is this? Who's messing with me right now? I need to know. Can I see the answer? Like, show me who answered what.
Stop.
Women in STEM. Tap, 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 tap. Give me the people that answered.
Do you ship all across America?
I ship all across the world. The only places that I cannot ship to are the places that our shipping providers cannot ship to due to like not being able to fly into the country. So like I know that Ukraine has been a country that we haven't been able to ship to for quite some time now, as well as Russia. And so there are some countries that would require logistical issues potentially, but it's a very small handful of most countries are good to go. And then I saw we wanted to see 147. Stop. It is not. If I'm gonna screech. You didn't. Okay, I was like, actually, you did put in the right spelling. Never mind. So I'm just gonna like throw this on the ground and run. Kim, that's hilarious. Honestly, I think I'd rather that. Never mind. And then I know that this one definitely has some funky UV, so let me grab that flashlight. Because I'm pretty sure all of that cool yellow or like golden color, yes, look at that. Wait, what? There's just a hidden chunk of kunzite on this? I know that UV. Mohammed, why didn't you tell me about this? Let's see, is there any other? Ooh, wow, 101 has some crazy cool UV going on. That looks like it's alive. Is it phosphorescent? No. Always looking for that phosphorescence. It's just so fun. Oh, geez. You know, while I've got the UV out, here's some red for you. That's me, Kim. I'm your QVC Crystal Queen. I'm here to make Lori proud of me. If you're out there, Lori, I'm here. The actual QVC Queen. And then let me know if I had any other requestos. I just brought us over to the tourmalines because I was feeling these guys. They're so fun. Because I mean, like, out of the the bi-colored green tourmalines, we even have the little $10 guys. Like, look at that little $13 dude. He's got itty bitty little extra tourmaline steaks. He's a fantastic little cluster of green tourmaline. But if there aren't any other requestos over here, I might just slide us over to a different section, or if we don't have any requestos for the rest of the show, we can head out early and I can pull out some new pretties for the next live. You guys just let me know what we'd want pulled out for that show. I know, Kim, I wish my hands weren't so meh as of recent, because I would absolutely be wire wrapping, or like if I could figure out how to do the macrame wrap, like the pendants that we got, if I could do a really tight wrap on some of those tourmalines, that would be crazy. Thank you, Michelle. I want to say that it was either Target or Walmart. I want to say that it was Walmart. Obviously, support small businesses. If you can find a cool little shop that has cool mugs like that, I I would support them instead, and I would have had I found them. It was actually a set of mugs that came in like this 4-mug tower, and there was a full moon and then a crescent moon in there as well. Funny enough, I've been using them as showy pieces to stand things up. I know. I feel like they're really nice and simple. They're really cute. They were really, really cheap. And I feel like I can say cheap because they don't feel like they're expensively made or anything. Like, I never look at a crystal and go, oh, that's a cheap rock. I'm always like, that's affordable, unless it looks really... And then, of course, T, let me grab you a... Oh, yeah, thank you, Siri. Exactly. That's like my, like... Okay, let me introduce you. If you haven't seen it before, it is even more egregious than like pink and green dyed agates. Dyed selenite. That is an atrocity, an affront to gypsum. Poor gypsum. Like we already use it to put our houses together. Why we gotta dye that guy and make you look all ugh. And then I've got that marvelous moss bracelet for UT. Prices on crystals, what's that? My eyes don't know limits. I feel you, Michelle. I feel you. And then 10 in the top right. I think that's that guy, right, Josh? Just let me know. That beautiful blue apatite tower. I can show that guy for sure. Just let me get this bracelet for T. And okay, that guy. Michelle, 55 is so good. They're so pretty. I love the pink Himalayan salt lamps. They are just spectacular. And then I'll actually plug that lamp in real quick and I'll turn off the lights again. There's my spot to plug you in. And done. Ta-da. And then the lamp next to it also is the same. It's just 50 instead of the spheres. You have the raw chunks inside. And so let me get us the other bowl a-glowing in just one moment. I gotta get another cord and bulb set up. So give me just one sec to make sure that I am being safe with the electrical parts of this process. What other bowls? I got bowls with balls and I got bowls with chunks. And so let me sneak on in here and get that chunky guy. Let's see, I'm gonna dangle my cord on down. In. Okay. I'm just going to get this guy plugged in. Woohoo! There we go. And it's actually pink Himalayan salt. So they're salt lamps. They definitely got a gorgeous glow. So let me get the sticker on the raw lamp as well. And so if I've got any third or fourth tier Patreon peeps that want to get lit, just let me know, and I can get some gorgeous mood lighting set aside for you. And then there we go. Boop. I would say no, they're not edible. However, technically they probably are. I would still say no, like, so that I am not legally responsible for any sort of things that you may decide to do in your own time. They are the same salt that you would, you know, clean and sanitize and then process to be turned into things like, you know, that pink Himalayan salt that you put in a rock grinder and stuff like, you know, little salt shaker. But personally, I would not recommend it. I wouldn't even lick it just because it's probably been wrapped up in touched a couple hands a couple times. And it's like, I wash my hands. I'm wearing gloves right now. But, you know, I just wouldn't do it. Oh my gosh. Are you okay, Christina? And then let me know if any of those Patreon peeps had any other requestos over here, or if we had any questions on the new pieces. For the tiny towers, we have blue apatite, white plume agate, and moss agate. Got the big ammonite fossil. We got some mini pairs of ammonite fossils. And then we have these guys in the back, the ones that Josh just talked about, the balls. Got those gorgeous banded green calcite spheres. And those guys are tan. Oh my gosh, Christina. I feel that though. I remember doing that. Gotta get that spring cleaning, right? And then, let me know, Michelle, if you had a preference, if we wanted to pick out. I know when we opened them like a couple days ago, I remember you saying, just pick me out things, I trust you. I just didn't know which things we wanted picked. So if that's still the case, just let me know. And I can look-see-loo through a thing or two for you. And I'm gonna grab some water to hopefully keep this headache away if that's something that's helping. Absolutely, Michelle. And then I'll show that 10 guy under the 12 for Love Bug. This is that wonderful white plume agate. So druzy, so lacy. And then 10 middle of the left. Josh, is that A or B? Let me know. And then the 18s, these are those meteorite pendants. Each little piece is definitely unique. Like they're all different. Let me see. Yes, here's the one that looks like got a little face. They were on top of this like foam stuff, so. And then 10 under the 11 of the moss. Gotcha, Josh. And then I'll grab one of each of those towers for Michelle. I think I'm gonna grab this 12 guy. And then, let's see. I'm gonna grab that 10 because it was just so radiant. Look at those bright blues. And then I love the laciness on 12, but then it's got this like almost like pink kind of maroon. You don't need to make a private live. I can send you some pictures too if you want. Or if you want to make a private live, I'll be here. And then for the mossy boy, oh, I really like that 10 that Lovebug looked at. So I'll wait to see. I'll show 12 for Lovebug. Josh already got 2 bookends though. And let's see. Oh, actually, I'm gonna grab this 11 for you, Michelle. Look at that crazy little like sugary druzy pocket. And it's got some really nice quartzy patches with that marvelous green moss. Yay. Oh my gosh, wait. If we want to do 10, if Lovebug passes on 10, we can do 10. Ta-da. And then I'll grab 10 for Lovebug. Joke's on me. And we'll look at 8. I think it's this one. Actually, this is 8B. And then 8A. All right, since Lovebug's gonna snatch 10, what did we think about 12, Michelle? That was the other one I was drawn to, but I don't want to snatch anyone else's cleansies. And then, let's see. The other 10 moss? Absolutely. And then, let's see, 15 top right. Uh-oh, Mona. We had that issue the other day and I had to restart my phone. Let me know if anyone else is having any funky sound stuff going on. in 7 of the white towers. So we got A. And B. Well, dang it. We'll finish out the requests and we'll call it a show and we'll let my phone rest, I guess. And then 6 in white. Long and skinny teal. I think there is definitely some long and skinny of those teal towers. Let me know if we liked that one. Michelle, I got it. And then, yes, let me grab the 10 that we already grabbed, and we'll look at those 2 10s together. Complimentary, aren't they? And then I'll grab that blue app for Michelle. And then let me know if there were any other requestos on these. I know. Ground control to Major Tom. I feel like that's what's going on right now. And then let me know if I do have any other requestos. Eric, you're hilarious. And then let me know if there were any other tower requests or pretties that we wanted to snag before we head out for our lunch break. And then as Siri just graciously dropped in the chat, if anyone is interested in snagging some of the pretties in front of you before they're back out onto the tables on Friday, you can get that early access by clicking the P link or Patreon. There's 2 options. So you can just click the letter P at the bottom of our Linktree link, or there is the button that says join Patreon. But as it seems that my phone is being a little funky, some sound disturbances currently going, but we will be back in just about 2 hours. Yes! Oh, that 6 of the $2 jars for you, Love Bug, and the jars are just full of little shark tooths. I just want to make sure that I grab the right thing. Yay! And then we'll be back in 2.
Well, can you throw a quick Muhammad in there for the donation for the GoFundMe? He's not asking for anything. We just want to do what we can to help him.
Yes. Did we drop the?
Yes.
Okay. So if anyone is
We're about to do our 25 right now.
okay. If anyone is able to and feels kind enough to do so, we do have a GoFundMe to help Muhammad with any of the costs right now being I mean, I'm just gonna put it not lightly, kicked out of where he is been staying since they moved to Pakistan. So
Approximately.
yeah, just about. I mean, it's like your childhood home when you move to a new country. So imagine not being able to have home anymore. They have to be out by Sam's birthday. So even $1.
Birthday wish.
I know, Sam's birthday wish will be for Muhammad to have somewhere to stay safely, securely, and contractually. Because that's the other thing we want. We want to make sure that we got someone that is on paper saying that, yes, Muhammad can stay here for this period of time so that we can't get kicked out. So Muhammad has until the 16th of this month to find somewhere else to stay and then the funds to do it. So obviously we will still keep doing our 15% off of the Pakistan and Afghanistan pieces. So if you purchase anything from Afghanistan or Pakistan, we will make sure that Muhammad gets a cut of that. And then if you don't want to buy crystals from either of those two countries, you can donate directly via the GoFundMe. But we'll be back at 6 p.m. PST. It's the same as MST, but I'll be back nonetheless in 2 hours and 12 minutes. And until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.